Hello, and welcome back to the channel. Today I have a surprise unboxing, which is probably one of the first ones in the world to be done. Is highly anticipated Projector from Nexigo. This is their Aurora Pro MK II, and I'm one of the testers that have received the initial first batch to test and basically provide feedback to Nexigo so they can create the final firmware before it hits the general public in about a month or so. So this came from Hong Kong and probably about took 2 weeks, and just the shipping, it was originally supposed to be received to me by I think 2 weeks ago, and then it got delayed due to Chinese New Year, and then there were some issues with customs, so it got multiple times it was scanned for custom if I was when I was tracking that shipping, and then it was sent back to UPS warehouse, and then again scanned, and I don't know what was going on, but finally last night it came. So I would like to do a quick unboxing and then set it up before I can run some tests and provide feedback to Nexigo. So one thing initially that you can see, it comes directly in the box that the projector is in, so it's not double box, but overall it survived, and except for a few nicks and bruises on the packaging, some on the sides as well. Overall it's fine. I didn't see any issue in there. So let's get to it and see what it looks like. So let's grab my trusty knife. Sorry, I'm just hand holding because my tripod wasn't set up in this room, and the box is too big for me to do unboxing in my regular place. Oh, cool. So take it back, that wasn't the original box. So this is the main box that it comes with. Interesting thing that, if I remember correctly, Aurora Pro original one has the same thing, so it doesn't say Aurora Pro MK II here. Let me switch it around so we can get a better look. Alright, so it's out of the shipping box. So one thing that threw me off was basically it did say that it's Aurora Pro somewhere, or projector right there, laser projector. But the good thing is this is just outside box. So here it's the main box, and again it's printed upside down like the last one. So I'm kind of guessing they're reusing the same boxes as the previous one, and all they did was, I don't know if you guys can see that, basically just says MK II instead of the original. Everything else is the same. Yeah, no mention of ALDP5 either, so I'm assuming, I don't know if it's for everyone is the same thing, or it's just for the initial reviewers that they are sending out in the Aurora Pro 1 box. So similar packaging, exactly like the first one. Identical remote. You can see. And here's the projector, power cable, and stuff. So even the projector at least looks like identical. Let's get this unboxed and see what it looks like. So here is the projector itself, and like I said, it's identical to the first one, which is kind of disappointing actually. I was hoping they should have changed some made at least some changes. You still got your 3 HDMI, 2 USB ports, audio out, and your Toslink or digital audio out, and the LAN and the power cable. On this side you have another USB, and you have this to extend the feed power button, and then your laser, and then the sensors. On the left side you have nothing except for these, again, toggles for extending the feed. At the front you have the speaker grill and the 3 lights right there. So one thing to add, I forgot to mention, it does come with really nice quick start and instruction manual color printed, which is identical to the MK1. So the only difference you see right here, it says MK2 printed. So at least they made that change. Otherwise it looks to be identical to what came with the original one. Even the packaging is the same. So a lot of things that are being reused from MK1, which is not necessarily a bad thing, but just would have liked something different. Even just as if you see, this one is MK2, and let me show you MK1 that I currently have. So this is the original Aurora Pro, and as you can see from up top, front, it's identical traces. So basically they're reusing a lot of parts. Would have preferred or liked some different branding, at least on top, which differentiate that. I just wanted to show you this. So here's MK1 and MK2 side by side. Can you tell which one is which? I certainly cannot. Don't see any difference at all. So if you look at the back, that's identical as well. So if two are sitting side by side, how would you know which one is which? Alright, so the first startup of Nexigo Aurora Pro 2. I have not set up yet. It's just the way it is sitting on the shelf, just to see. So you can see at least some changes. It shows MK2. Set up the remote. Yes. Skip that for now. Projection, instructions. As you can see right now, it's completely off. So then I'm gonna fix. So this gives you this shin on how far your screen and the projector should be based on the size, and then how to fix the distortion, how to increase or decrease the height of the feet in order for you to get perfect alignment, and then setting up focus, all the same stuff that we had in the previous one. Let's put it complete. Skip. Alright, so looking at just the menus and stuff, it's again identical to previous one. Same standard settings, push parameter, standard. So let's see, there's multiple color temperature. It used to be just standard and warm. Keystone correction, focus setting. My screen is completely out, so I'll have to adjust that. Projection mode, didn't display, Dolby Vision. I'm going to set up my screen, which is 120, and gain is 0.8. So boot source, you can either do close, HDMI 1. I prefer HDMI 1, so it does not come to this setting screen. It'll just go directly to HDMI 1. But for now, since I'm setting it up, I'll just put it on close, so it doesn't just show me this, because I need to adjust this and then also need to update the firmware. Audio, got touch tone, cinema, audio mode, gaming, Dolby, and you also have an equalizer. You can set this up. Speaker output, SPIDF, ARC, headphones. Let's put it on speakers. HDMI source. You got 3 USB and 3 HDMIs. You can connect USB. I think that the only one that works for your USB is the side one, so that's why it just shows one. You're back to general update. So I see that as of right now, it is at version 1.2.0. I have a new version of firmware that was sent to me by Nexigo, so I'll update it from using this. So let me get that first, and I'll be back. So as soon as I plugged in the USB on the side, this thing popped up. So I'm not going to do any of that, so I'm going to go back, update my USB. And here we go. As you can see now, the system is updating. So it's installing the latest firmware that was sent to me. But still, keep in mind that all these firmwares that are currently being sent out, these are still beta firmwares. So these are not the final one that you will receive when these are shipped out. So this is more for testing, and based on feedback provided by the initial testers, Nexigo will be updating this firmware which will be sent out. Not sure if the firmware will be updated on all the projectors when they're sent out, or immediately after the shipping they will do an OTA update. But as I said, this is not a final firmware. So I'll pause the video here while this completes. So one thing I like is that if you see when the firmware is being updated, there is a visual representation on the front LEDs as well. It shows you blinking and the progress, similar to what you see on the screen. So even if you do not have the screen up, you can see the firmware being updated. Alright, firmware is upgraded again, and I just looked at the notes that they sent me. So it's only have few minor updates in this particular version of firmware, so that's why I believe the number isn't changed. But I would have expected at least a minor version just to demonstrate what it came with and what not. All right, so we're back at where we're at. So that's it for now. Just this was a quick unboxing video and setup of Nexigo. I still have a lot of work to do to basically align. As you can see right now, it's not fitting in the screen, so take me some time to align this correctly and then begin my testing based on the parameters provided, and also the picture setting that was provided by some of the forum members. So I'll start with that just to see what difference it makes in terms of quality compared to MK1. And I'm sure it's based on the initial feedback, it's definitely be a step in the right direction. It's not a revolutionary upgrade from MK1, but enough to warrant a purchase. And I apologize if you guys are seeing these lines. This is due to the camera difference in the shutter speeds, and also the bright purple hue on the side. I don't think it's capturing it correctly because the screen does have this color, which is basically one side is light blue and then the other side is purple. So that's it for now. Thank you very much. Wait for my next video, and hope you guys subscribe and keep the notifications on so you know when the next video is posted. I appreciate you guys. Bye.